Talk to us about this $1 million commitment. What in practical terms does this mean you're going to do?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Emily. We are in an industry that is very emerging, which means that we are seeing a lot of great people joining the space, promoting innovation, standing up to fight the status quo. We see a lot of female voices, strong female thought leadership, and leaders who are building new things. But at the same time, there is a very obvious gap in the number of people who are in the space from female versus male kind of ratio. So we feel very strong about making crypto inclusive, giving everyone this equal access to what is coming up in the next 10, 20 years and 30 years. So we want to do our share. So we are committing $1 million in the next few years to really help more women to get into this industry, which means that we are going to partner with different organizations to provide better education to women participants, who are going to provide sponsorship to developers working in this space who want to actually participate in this innovation wave. And we're also going to help with bringing more voices to the world, because part of it is how to give people more access, but the other side is also how we describe it, how we present our industry, and how we present everyone in this space, even if there are differences.
Twice as many men as women own crypto, and it's a bigger gender gap than we see in traditional assets. Why do you think that is?
Here's my read. I think, first of all, crypto, when it was started 13 years ago, when Bitcoin was created, it was created as the very native, the first native money that is very different from the traditional concept of money. So that in itself means that it is a break from normal mentality, normal mental framework. I think in general, if you really want to stereotype it, female tend to be more conservative when breaking away from normal way of thinking to challenge the status quo. So I think that's probably a part of the things that is playing a big role here. And the other thing is, again, it is a very new emerging trend. So it's possible that it hasn't reached as wide a audience as it should be over the long term. So it's up to everyone in this industry, every participant in this industry, to really promote the awareness, to educate. Because many times when I'm in this industry, I was asked, how do you feel about being the only CEO, female CEO of a global exchange platform? The truth is I don't really feel it, because I'm surrounded by 50% of female members on my team. So you don't really feel it once you're in it. However, it's very difficult to take the first step, to make the first leap of faith. So I think that educational piece is going to be really important.
How do you think the gender gap in crypto is reflected in the kinds of deals that are done, the way that investments are made?
I think if we talk about the gender difference here, there is a possibility of falling into stereotype. So at the risk of stereotyping gender differences, I would say that maybe females are more inclined to look at long-term value, look at what is going to happen sometime down the road, and male probably are more open to short-term trading activities. But again, I feel like that is a very stereotyping activity. I think over time, as you bring more and more people into this and raise the awareness, and also remove the perception that crypto is another boy club, I think you'll actually start to see more equality. And to be honest, we are in Miami for the week of Art Basel. And yesterday we had a women dinner that we're hosting. There are more than 40 women, female leaders, thought leadership, content leaders, builders, entrepreneurs who are at the dinner event. It was great to see a lot of smart, confident female leaders in the space. So it's also a matter of how we make sure that their voices are heard.